I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
So let me get this straight. We have a Marvel film that's cost what? $200 million? That's what usually these films cost now. Maybe not anymore because of the way the world's changing. And your main bad guy, who has a fake as hell accent, he mind controls people because of pheromones. So in other words, if you're up close to him and smell him, you're mind controlled. He smells that fucking bad. Like, his smell, pheromones, you get mind controlled. Thus, you can't shoot him. Is this why at the beginning of the film there's the opening credits has that cover, Smells Like Teen Spirit, which I actually like the cover. It's from this trailer of this film called The Gallows. So it's been around for quite a few years, that cover. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Is that why? Smell like Teen Spirit? Smell the bad guy? If you smell the bad guy, go...
Damn, you suck! You suck! Damn! Oh my gosh!
This is the fucking $200 million. Okay, Taskmaster looks like a guy. There's even a point you can see his fucking package through the goddamn costume. When he takes the mask off, he's a girl that weighs $125. That the wide shot, her fucking neck looks like a chicken. It'd be like me in a fucking... Like if there's a Hulk costume and it's actual fucking size and weight, and I just pop my head in and it's like, what the fuck you doing? The action scenes suck. It goes over the top at the end with this overblown CGI fucking garbage. 85 times Scarlett Johansson should have been dead. She barely gets a fucking scratch on her face. The editing at times is piss poor. There's a point David Harbour is in the prison. He's fighting like 30 guys. And the next shot, now there's a date, and he's only fighting one guy. This whole fucking thing about, oh, well, it's her family, this fucking family, this Russian family, this family. I'm like, Hawkeye is your family. Captain fucking America is her family. Why the fuck aren't they there to help you? And then some fucking news article, well, we want her to do this herself. She shouldn't need someone else to help her. But she does. She has the fucking little sister who does worse than Black Widow her fucking self. You have David Harbour, who's a fucking joke in the movie. You have the mom, Rachel Weisz. They do the work. So she's not doing it herself anyway. By the way, Marvel, you've done this before with Spider-Man. Remember Spider-Man where Iron Man had to fucking be there? So, Iron Man needed to be in the Spider-Man movie. But you can't have Hawkeye or Captain America in the Black Widow movie. Sorry, I'm going all over the place, but this is a paid request. Thank you so much. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, comedies, reviews, whatever, feel free to send me either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. I'm just so tired of this. I can't even say comic book because I liked the Suicide Squad. I liked it. Because at least, compared to what's happening nowadays, it felt a bit different. And it felt more fun. Yeah, superficially, the blood, the gore was fun to watch, but the characters were more entertaining to watch. The story was more creative to watch. And, you know, fuck it. I watch a movie like this, Suicide Squad, instead of 3.5, you give 4 out of 5 stars. Just because I say fuck it. Because this is so generic, boring. It's ironic. One of the films I watched for review was this movie. And you know what? Black Widow should have been more like this movie than what the fuck it is. But everyone has to be some goddamn $200 million end of the world CGI orgasm when it's Black fucking Widow. She has those super fucking powers. She's not a super soldier. She's not super strong. I mean, at best, she's trying to be a female John Wick. But you look at the John Wick films. The John Wick films, when they have their action scenes and finales, the scope fits the character. You don't have John Wick, the whole goddamn 3 buildings falling, or some fucking thing in the sky falling, and John Wick flowing through CGI fire, CGI explosions. There's over-the-top action. Don't get me wrong. Like the sword, motorcycle bit in John Wick 3. That still felt more for his character compared to this. Scarlett Johansson, I've given leeway in the past, whether with Ghost in the Shell and others. Honestly, I thought she would get better. And honestly, because I do think I would rather watch her than Brie Larson. I would rather watch her than some of the other actresses, like Megan Fox. But I thought she would get better, and she still has that boring daze on her face of... And why is it that a lot of actresses nowadays, they don't have much fucking emotion on their face? Oh, but when you do, like Halle Berry with Kidnap, you get made fun of. Is that why? Because we have to be like men, so we need stone face. And yet Halle Berry has emotion in Kidnap, but she just made fun of for it. Fuck's sake. Like, I don't even like Scarlett Johansson that much. I'm not a big Scarlett Johansson fan. Again, I've given her leeway. But whether it be Lucy, which I thought sucked, this film, which I thought was lame as fuck, and you make a film after the character's dead, after you don't do a prequel, why will you not do the prequel with her and Hawkeye? Either how they first met, their first mission, or something. Oh, but we gotta save Hawkeye for a fucking TV show that he's probably not gonna be the star in, and some girl's gonna say how much of a fucking loser Hawkeye is. You're a loser, Jeremy Renner. That's probably what the fucking Hawkeye show will be. He's a fucking loser, and he's either a loser, or he's a loser that dies, or whatever. We need a better Hawkeye, thus we need a female Hawkeye, because it'll be better. We need a female He-Man with Tila, because she's better. We need a female Loki in that Loki TV show, because that's better. I'm tired of this shit. God damn it, I'm not making the shit up, it's there. You want to put an electric fucking vibrator up Scarlett Johansson's ass, and then maybe she'll have some fucking feeling and emotion. God damn it. For fuck's sake, Scarlett, wake the fuck up. Stop taking the no-dos. After effects are killing you. Maybe you knew you were sleepwalkers, you take the no-dos, but they must be having some shitty effect. So stop taking that, take something else. Take some fucking adrenaline. Take some fucking, I don't know, caffeine. Espresso, cappuccino, something. So it starts in Ohio, 1995. David Harbour and them. David Harbour has super strength because he is a super soldier. A Russian super soldier. How many fucking super soldiers are in this fucking world? I thought Captain America was the only super soldier, but then Bucky's a super soldier. Then they did that Captain and the Falcon, Captain and the Winter Snowman. What the fuck that show is? There's fucking super soldiers everywhere in that show. Now there's a Russian super soldier. Next, Spider-Man will secretly be a super soldier. God damn it. So he's a Russian super soldier. He's super strong. And they get the family is a young Natasha, her little sister, David Harbour, and Rachel Weisz. And so they get on a plane and shooting, big CGI cars flipping. I don't care. I'd rather just go watch Mission Impossible films because at least they know we gotta do a bit practical with this stuff. And that's what this film should have been. It should have been more Mission Impossible. Like, why watch this when you don't watch Mission Impossible Fallout, Mission Impossible Road Nation? That's how you do this right. You look at Tom Cruise and what he's doing for real. Whether you like or hate him as a person, I like Tom Cruise. He's putting his body on the line. He's doing some risky shit. He's doing a lot of stuff for real on camera. And the stories are more interesting. The actresses are more exciting. Because of that, because a lot of it's done for real in camera, and the writing's a bit better. Because I don't remember the writing Mission Impossible. Oh shit, the bad guy, don't smell him if you're too close. Don't smell him, because you'll be fucking brainwashed and brain controlled and no brains like this fucking movie. So they go on a plane, they get to Cuba, because apparently nobody in 1995 could follow this dinky-ass plane from Ohio to Cuba. Didn't a plane even get from Ohio to Cuba? Don't you need, like, to stop for... I mean, this is like a small plane. Gigantic fucking planes need to stop in the middle of the U.S. to fucking refuel. But this plane could go from Ohio all the way to fucking Cuba. How I say Cuba. So someone only get all the way to Cuba. I don't know how the fuck they do that. And this dinky ass plane, I'm like, they don't run out of gas? Does someone has a superpower to create more gas? Whatever the fuck. So then, the mom, she was shot. I say the mom, it's not really their mom. This was a fake family. And the fake dad, pretty much David Harbour going, hey, welcome. You two are going to be trained killers. And give me the gun. Do not take her. She's too young. You were younger. Oh, David Harbour, you're the dad of the year. And we're supposed to like this character? This character willingly and purposefully let these two girls be taken to with Ray Winstone. I think that's the actor's name. I'm not the best with names, I apologize. To be trained as Black Widows, as killers. So, David Harbour, you're a piece of shit. You let them do it and you had a smile on your face. So, when you come back later and you're supposed to be, oh, we're this hunky-dory family. Number one, you're only a family for 3 years. 3 years, that's it. 3 fucking years. Number two, you allow these two people to go with them and get trained as killers. David Harbour's character was a piece of shit. He should have fucking died and had a gun to his face. He was a fucking villain. David Harbour's character was a villain. I don't care what anybody says. He worked for a villain. He did villainous things. He allowed 2 little girls to be trained as killers. And even when he escapes, oh, you two became trained killers. I'm so proud of you. And they turn to a fucking joke. So, fuck David Harbour's character. He should have been killed. He deserved to die. Fucking bullshit. And that's where you get the opening credits. The opening credits I didn't mind. The opening credits was the best part of the movie, because the opening credits should have been the entire fucking film. If that's the case. You want to make a Black Widow. The opening credits where these kids are indoctrinated, and they're rising up the ranks, and trained, and I like the version, the cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit. I did. It's been around for years. It was reused for a trailer for this shitty movie called The Gallows. I'm like, this song is better than that trailer, that whole movie. You can look it up. I like the cover. I'm like, oh wow, they used this song? And then when I'm like, Smells Like Teen Spirit, oh, smell, fuck you, movie. Fuck this shit. So after, because at least the opening credits had a bit of a seriousness, which seemed like what the story should have had. It feels like a different person made the opening credits, because it felt a bit darker. So why does the opening credits feel like it's made from a different person, and the rest of the film just this generic, mediocre, fucking garbage? I'm so sick and tired of Marvel films. I really am. I've liked Marvel films. Bill, you Marvel hater. I liked Iron Man. I liked Thor. I liked Captain America: First Avenger. Grew on me. I liked The Winter Soldier. I liked Civil War. I liked Age of Ultron. I'm one of the few fucking people that liked Avengers: Age of Ultron. If you hate Age of Ultron, can I call you a hater? No, because you think that's a dickish thing to do. But if I hate Black Widow, then I'm a hater. Well, you just don't like women. Well, I like Kidnap with Halle Berry. I'm not big on Tom of Blonde. I wasn't a big fan of it. I'd rather watch that than this. I'm not even a Tom of Blonde fan, but I'd rather watch that than this. Go watch Long Kiss Goodnight. Go watch various other fucking movies that did it better back in the day. And they don't even do the Black Widow character justice, which I'll get to. So, after the opening credits, this takes place after Captain America Civil War, so Scarlett Johansson's character is on the run. Meanwhile, these 2 Black Widows is chasing this girl. Now, they're chasing this girl, and then the one Black Widow, who we find out to be Scarlett's younger sister, she starts fighting the target with a knife. Why? You got a gun right next to you. People go, well, because of the crowd, they don't want to draw a crowd. The people in the back already know what's going on. You see people in the back running for their lives. Pull the gun, ba ba ba, take it, you go. Having this fucking 2-minute fight is going to draw more attention than, fuck it, here's a gun, ba ba ba. And then you leave. It's like, fuck it, no, we need a hand-to-hand fight, and she needs to use her knife, even though she has a gun right fucking here. Absolutely, like, why the fuck are you fighting her with a knife? You have a fucking gun. Yeah. You have a gun. We don't want to draw a scene. There's already a fucking scene. There's people in the background running for their lives. There's literally a guy running. He turns and he's running. Da, 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 da. Isn't it quicker? Hey, fuck do I know? But no, it's so that the girl gets close enough so the target puts this red mist in her face, and then she's not mind controlled anymore. And there's all these vials. Now, right then, she now realizes what this thing can do. So then my question is, okay, she has realized this stuff cures you from being brainwashed. She now has the vials. There's another Black Widow coming. Why doesn't she go, I need help, come here. What do you need? Great, now you got 2 on the side of justice. Why didn't she do that? Why didn't she change her other partner? Instead, she just sits there and go, hey, do you copy? Hey, do you copy? Hey, do you copy? And she just sits there like... People go, oh, she's confused. She's not confused enough that she picked up the fucking thing and she ran. She was able to escape fine and dandy. She could be like... Because she dug her chip out. There you go. No, she doesn't do that. Why? Because that would have... Because we need her by herself to go meet up with Natasha. You're nitpicking. No, it's just shitty fucking storytelling. From directors that have no fucking experience making these movies. They hire them not because they're good at their job, but because to fill some fucking note of diversity. I don't give a shit what color, what's between your legs. If you're a good director, I want you to be a good director. That's all I want. For fuck's sake. God damn it. So when we cut to Natasha, who's in the safe house, talking with the nicest arms dealer ever. I've never seen another film where we've seen a nicer arms dealer. And okay, if there's anyone out there, and my nose is itching because this is bullshit, who know about safe houses, do safe houses get mail? I'm telling you, do safe houses get mail? Does this safe house gets a shitload of mail? Again, I don't know if anyone out there works for a safe house, which you probably don't want to say because you'd be telling your identity. Do safe houses get a mail? Is the point of a safe house that no one knows who the fuck lives there and who the fuck is there? It's a secret. But no, they get the safe house, Natasha's shitload of mail, including the dumbass sister's very important, vile shit that can cure mind-controlled Black Widows. This fucking dumbass sent it through the mail, and it was so incognito that the arms dealer was ready to throw this out in the garbage. So it's there with a bunch of fucking other letters and shit. And what are the other letters? Fan mail? Again, I thought a safe house is that no one knows where the fuck I am. Who the fuck is... Literally, it's this fucking big, full of mail, with all these letters. No wonder it took the Taskmaster less than a day to find her sorry ass. Again, you have this important shit, just send it through the mail. Maybe they're fans of the Predator. Remember that fucking guy? I have this important alien shit. I'm just going to send it through the fucking mail. I guess people... maybe Hollywood, they just really trust the mail system. They trust the post office. Hollywood must really trust the post office. Holy shit. There are times I lose a fucking DVD that cost me $5. Lo and behold, if the post office... And not everybody in the post office. There's a lot of good people at the post office. There are. Same with every job. And there are people in the post office that do give a shit. I know this, I've talked to some. But just like every job, there's also the opposite. That goes with everything. But I think even people in the post office would be like, nah, don't fucking trust it at the post office. What the fuck you doing? So, generator, she loses power, she drives off, and as soon as she gets on the highway, boom, a bazooka hits her vehicle. Literally, a bazooka, like this fire around, she's dead. I'm like, okay, she's fucking dead. No, she's not dead. She doesn't even have a fucking scratch on her. Again, she's not a super soldier. She doesn't have the Iron Man suit. She's not a super soldier like Steve Rogers. She's not the fucking Hulk. She is a regular woman who knows how to shoot. At least in John Wick films, when he gets hit, He will limp, he'll bleed, he'll do all that. Yes, the John Wick films are over the top. They are over the top fun escapism. But even then, they know. The one moment I didn't like was the end of John Wick 3, where he does that ridiculous fall. I'm like, he should be dead. They didn't need to do that. They could have done that a lot better. But even then, he's still barely crawling. That same thing happens in this movie later on, and Scarlett Johansson just gets up fine, just walks away. Again, barely even has a fucking scratch. Now limp, just walks like as if she got, I don't know, fell on a fucking beanbag. But, yeah, her car gets blown up. She's not fucking dead for some reason. And then Taskmaster, which I know Taskmaster is part of the comics. Taskmaster was this villain who could copy anybody. He judges someone and can copy them perfectly. Could be an important villain. Taskmaster is barely in the fucking movie. He pops up... She... Because the guy in the suit is a guy. And this isn't behind the scenes footage. It is a guy. You tell by the guy, time he walks, there are times there's close-up shots and you just see the fucking bulge of his dick in his pants. It's a fucking guy. But then when he takes off the thing, it's a fucking girl. Oh, like the villain Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh, it's a girl. Oh, there's a female Loki. I don't give a shit. When it's stupid, it's fucking stupid. So Taskmaster, like, for some reason, again, Black Widow just bazooka. She's not dead. Maybe she's a secret super soldier. Maybe she's not dead after Infinity War Endgame. Maybe she's secretly alive. That'll be some fucking I don't fuck it. So Taskmaster is mimicking her moves, and then she does. It keeps her down, but then it walks over here to get this vial. Then keeps her down again. I'm like, just fucking stab her, shoot her, something. It even pulls out a fucking sword or knife later. Or just break the neck like Zod. Man of Steel, just... And all these punches, and Scarlett Johansson's flying by like 50 feet and she's perfectly fucking fine. She even gets tipped off a fucking bridge and she's perfectly fucking fine. Not even any fucking scratches. Jesus Christ, man. After films like John Wick films, the later Mission Impossible films, this crap does nothing for me anymore. These action scenes do nothing for me anymore. I'm sorry, they don't. Even Suicide Squad, I had more fun in those action scenes than this. Just the same fucking shit. That's why I don't give a shit about Shang-Chi. I don't give a shit about the new Spider-Man. Teaser did nothing for me. I don't give a shit about Eternals. Maybe it'll eternally suck my dick. That's only... If it does that, then I will care. Otherwise, Shang-Chi... Oh, it's awesome. It's a triumph. Yeah, if you've never seen any fucking martial arts film in the past 40 years, then maybe it's a triumph. Get the fuck out of here with these reviews. Shang-Chi is a triumph. This is the best martial arts film since The Raid. Yes. John Campea said that. It's a triumph. It's the best martial arts film since The Raid. Really? Really? Okay, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let me take a few steps back. If John Campea sincerely enjoys it, more power to him. They also enjoy films like this, and I'm not going to agree because I don't feel that way. If you like the Black Widow, if you end up liking these, fine, that's cool. In all seriousness, instead of being hyperbolic, in all seriousness, it's fine. To each their own. We agree to disagree. Idea, if you love Black Widow, that's fine. We agree to disagree. I did not have fun with the film. I was bored with the film. Each of these films had to be fucking 2 hours, over 2 hours. It got tedious. The action scenes, it's just over-the-top CGI, over-the-top doing stuff. People fall 18 fucking times with barely a scratch, because you can't do that. You know, Natasha meets with her little sister. They have a fucking wannabe fight. They get chased by bad guys. Taskmaster blows up their car that gets on another car and then gets pushed off into a subway, like, stairwell into the subway. They're not dead. No cuts on their face. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I was in middle school, I was in a car accident. A simple one. I was in the back seat. 2 people were in front. Gravel road. Went off kilter. Tumbled a few times. And I had a cut on my eyeball. Which I think is one of the reasons why this eyeball fucks up from time to time. Actually, try to think. Yeah, it was a cut on the eyeball. I'm trying to think if there's any other. The driver got injured a lot more than me. And that was a simple car accident. Whereas a couple flips, boom, in the ditch. This isn't getting shot at, blown up, then on top of a fucking car, then the bad guy hits it, then the car's going over here, then it slides down a fucking subway. It's so fucking... This isn't enough, you gotta do this. That's not enough, you gotta do this. That's not enough, that's not enough. And all of a sudden you have all this heap of bullshit. We need to steal back. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. You need to steal the shit back. At least, again, you could buy it because Thor is a god. Captain America's a super soldier. Iron Man's got his armor tech. This is, again, 2 women. Doesn't even matter they're women. 2 just regular human beings. That's it. It's fucking ridiculous. Even with Spider-Man, at least he's super strong. At least there's his superpowers. Black Widow has no superpowers. So I was talking about Black Widow, how they fucked up her character. Scarlett Johansson tells the story to the little sister that she was defecting to S.H.I.E.L.D. to work with the good guys. In order to do that, she used an innocent little girl as bait to kill her as well as kill the bad guy. Collateral damage, sacrifice. And people go, well, Matt, later on she apologizes. Yeah, all she does is say, I'm sorry, and she gets off scot-free. I'm saying, no. That's no. Especially with some of the other shit that happens. I'm like, no, you still... Because that little girl is not really dead. She's the Taskmaster. The daughter of the bad guy. She killed the bad guy, but she didn't make sure to check on the fucking body to see if the guy was really dead. And it shows that Scarlett Johansson is a fucking moron. How is she a moron? She hasn't double-checked Ray Winstone to see if he's dead. She hasn't double-checked if this Red Room program is dead. I mean, she has the fucking Avengers. S.H.I.E.L.D. Hey, I had this thing when I was a kid called the Red Room. I want to make sure if this is still alive or dead. If this guy is still alive or dead. I want to make sure on that. We have the resources. Between Avengers 1, Avengers 2. Could have done that. Doesn't even make sure if her family that she cares about so much are fine and dandy or alive or dead. Like her sister. Well, I just assumed you didn't want to talk to me, so I didn't look you up. So Black Widow, who's all about, I don't have any family. You have a sister, but you don't want to check up on her to see if she's even alive, breathing, gay, got hemorrhoids, whatever the fuck. Same with your mom. And by the way, you only knew these people 3 years. You've known the Avengers double that. At least. By this point. At least double that amount of time. So they're more your family than these. And it's still, Hawkeye was on the run. You could have made him not captured by dialogue that's said earlier in the film. Because William Hurt from The Incredible Hulk, he makes an appearance. You could have it where Hawkeye's in hiding, I need your help, we need to finish some business, and then it's Hawkeye and Black Widow. No, we can't do that. Because we can't have him help her, even though we have these other people that we've never seen before help her. So it would have been the same thing, only Hawkeye would make more sense story-wise. But fuck it, we don't need that, because these writers and directors, they have no experience in storytelling, they have no experience, they don't care about logic, they don't care about fans, they just give a shit about their fucking brownie points. Scarlett Johansson, I know she's suing Disney. She should sue because this film sucks. But because of release dates. She should fucking sue because shoe shine the seashore. It sucks. So, they have to go and rescue David Harbour from this prison on the middle of nowhere in the snow. Now, first off, David Harbour has super strength. Why is it that a guy who has super fucking strength is still in this prison? You tell me a guy with superhuman strength cannot get out of this fucking prison? Fine, I guess they should have called Sylvester Stallone from Lockup, or even the Stallone from Escape Plan. A guy with superhuman strength cannot think of a way to escape from a prison. He's a super soldier. Could you imagine Captain America? Like, if he was in a prison, and, like, there's nothing in it like there's anything specific to keep him in because of his power. It's just like a regular dingy prison. But whatever. So, I'm like, is there some kind of thing, device that makes him, like, they keep giving him drugs so he doesn't have that superhuman strength, and they keep giving him injections that kind of simmer down his superhuman strength? No. This is a point where they, thankfully by the mail, he got this thing that gave him an earpiece to, hey, we're coming for you. And he goes to the guards and he just rips them out of the fucking guard post. I'm like, you could have done that any fucking time. And then you have another lame action scene that I didn't give a shit about. Black Widow fights a couple guards. The sister blows up, kills a guard. The guard could be fucking innocent for all I know. It causes an avalanche that this huge avalanche cascades over the entire fucking prison and buries them. I'm like, so did they just kill all the prisoners and all the guards? Did they just murder everybody? I don't see how they get out of it. It's the middle of nowhere. That avalanche fucked up their fucking... They're not going to have any power. They fucked up everything. They're buried. That's not something you just get out with a fucking shovel. The guards are trapped with the prisoners, so the prisoners probably don't murder the guards. What, we're supposed to assume that every single guard and every single prisoner is a bad guy? Are you sure about that? I don't know about that. I mean, that's kind of fucked up if you think about it. You better make fucking sure. I don't think you're sure. Maybe it's someone who's just doing their job and, hey, we have these dangerous prisoners we have to fucking keep check. It's not like David Harbour is a great guy either. That character. Hey, here's these two little girls. Go ahead and be trained killers. Haha. You have no more childhood. Hi, bye-bye. Yeah, Dad of the Year. Get the fuck out of here. And that's where it is. Just shitty editing. Like, again, David Harbour's fighting a bunch of these guys. Next shot, the date is closed, and he's fighting one guy. And the date has been closed. Some of this, like, and then the dialogue, like, trying to be funny. David Harbour talking to them, and they're going, "I don't get my period, dipshit. You know, they ripped out your organs and this and that." And I'm like, just these bad, unfunny, shitty jokes. All this stuff about family. What is this, Fast and Furious movie? Family. She has a family. Why not Captain America, who's with Wakanda? Why don't you get Captain America to help? Why don't you get fucking... There you go, you could have got Captain America to help. Then Captain America... Since David Harbour keeps talking about, does Captain America think of me? Why would he think of you? He was already, like someone said, he was buried in the snow when you were doing your fucking thing. Which is weird, because Nick Fury makes it seem as if this was the only super soldier, when apparently Russia had the super soldier that was so fucking popular, he had a fucking action figure. So Nick Fury, he's talking to Steve Rogers in the first Avengers, like, you're the only one here, and oh my god, I can't believe we have you here. And I'm like, what about this fucking guy here? You could have rescued him and be like, you work with us, we work with you, we get you out of prison, you help us, you're a super soldier. I get famous enough that you had fucking action figures. So they meet with Rachel Weisz, they have this fucking gathering, eat some fucking turkey, whatever the fuck they do. They have this weird scene with the pig, where Rachel Weisz shows what she can control, even control it to not breathe. And then Rachel's like, oh, okay. No, it's alright, see? He had 10 seconds left. I'm like, yeah, these are great characters. Here's an innocent pig who she's made to choke to death. And, you know, Scarlett Johansson's like, what are you doing? Okay, fine, it's okay. He had 10 seconds left. Yeah, these are great fucking characters that we're supposed to fucking root for. Yeah, let's root for David Harbour, who let 2 little girls go into a program where they're going to be fucking tested on and discombobulated and brainwashed and trained as killers. And get their fucking organs and ovaries ripped out. Yay, David Harbour. Oh, here's Rachel Weisz. Oh, yay. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck all these characters. Yay, Black Widow, and they buried all these fucking people. Some of them were probably innocent and buried them to death. Probably gonna be the Donner Party in the middle of the fucking snow, in the middle of fucking nowhere, with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. God damn, this fucking movie sucks. I mean, I would give it maybe 1.5 out of 5, just because. Mindless spectacle that just mindless. I don't fucking know, man. 1 star for the Smells Like Teen Spirit cover, which I liked, and the opening credits, which is the best part of the movie. 1/2 a star for I like the way Taskmaster looks, except they used him, her, it, whatever. Shitty. It is barely in the fucking film. It's in like 2 scenes until the end. But it seems like a villain you could have done a hell of a lot more with. So they make this plan where Scarlett, again, this technology that she now uses, where she has this fucking thing that she can pretend to be someone else, a la Mission Impossible. There seems like a lot of other fucking opportunities you could have used that fucking thing, but no, we'll use it now. So they think they got Scarlett Johansson locked up, but it's really Rachel Weisz, and they think Rachel Weisz is with the villain, but it's really Scarlett Johansson. But she's sniffing him. She's sniffing him. She's too close to sniffing him. So in order to stop sniffing him, She bangs her head on the desk to break her nose. Although I never had my nose broken, I want to ask someone out there. If your nose is broken, can you still smell? I thought you could still smell if your nose is broken. Maybe you can't. But I know they mentioned dialogue to sever. Wouldn't it take a lot more fucking thing to sever that you can't smell at all? I don't fucking... Why am I... It just looks stupid like, no, this is Black Widow. She's a badass. She's gonna go... Fucking hell. Like, look how badass I am. Fucking stupid, more like it. Grab a fucking gas mask or something, man. God damn it. And I don't even remember much of the actresses. Rachel Weisz is doing some shit. David Harbour is fighting Taskmaster. We don't see most of it. And then when we cut back to Taskmaster just beating the shit out of David Harbour. David Harbour is useless in this movie. David Harbour is completely fucking useless. Why I can't remember a damn thing he did that helped at the end. I really can't remember. He might have, but I don't remember a fucking thing David Harbour did that helped. I really don't. He gets his ass hit by Taskmaster, and that's it. And Black Widow doesn't even do much of shit. Like, okay, you did all the widows who are brainwashed. Okay, this should establish that Scarlett Johansson is the best Black Widow. So you should have a scene where she's fighting and kicking all these Black Widows' ass to let the audience showcase she is the number one. She is the best. No. They grab her, they beat the shit out of her, and the sister has to save her. Because the sister throws that fucking red dust shit. And now, they're all not brainwashed anymore. So I'm sitting there going, what the fuck has Black Widow really fucking done in the proceedings of this movie? Compared to what Captain America does in his movies, Iron Man does in his movies, Thor does in his movies. What the fuck has Black Widow really done? Okay, she pushes a couple buttons on her console and then everything blows up. And then it's a bunch of running with crappy CGI, dodging crappy CGI, sliding down crappy CGI, falling through the air in crappy CGI, on the ground with Taskmaster, and she doesn't even kill Ray Winstone, the main bad guy. The sister does that too. So the sister did more than Black Widow herself. The sister did more. Now I know why they did that. Because that character is going to be used later. She's the new Black Widow. Because she is going to be in the Hawkeye TV show. Because the end credits, after the credits, is Julia Louis-Dreyfus showing this guy killed your sister and gives a picture of Hawkeye to the girl. So the Hawkeye TV show is going to be that girl, the sister in this, going out to Hawkeye. I would not be surprised if they kill him and then you realize that Hawkeye's like, I was her friend, this and that, and then she wants, I don't fucking know, I don't even care. Fuck these Marvel TV shows. Fuck them all. The sister does more. The sister does fucking more. The sister cured all the widows. The sister killed Ray Winstone and his crew in a helicopter. All Black Widow did is touch a couple buttons and then not even have a fight with Taskmaster, get to a point, and now Taskmaster's not brainwashed. She says sorry for 30 seconds, and the Taskmaster immediately says, okay. That easy? Oh, because they're chicks, so it's that easy. Because they're chicks. Are they chicks with dicks? Well, technically Taskmaster maybe. Because her body was a guy, and I saw a dick through the fucking costume, so maybe she's a chick with a dick. That'll be another fucking... That'll be for another movie, Marvel movie. That'll be the other twist. She's a chick with a dick. then it cuts to later where the sister is at Natasha's tombstone. Supposed to be an emotional moment. And then you hear Julia Louis-Dreyfus blowing her fucking nose. Because anytime they try to have something serious, you have a stupid fucking joke. So now that I'm getting sick and fucking tired of these Marvel has become an assembly team. Assembly line of just generic, boring bullshit. Black Widow's not the star of her fucking movie. She's a shitty character that ended up getting tried to kill an innocent fucking girl. Trying to make her say sorry, everything's fine and dandy when it's fucking not. The sister does more than Black Widow. The family is a shitty family that did all bad things to her. Can't call her actual family because you can't have Captain America or Hawkeye because we need her to do her herself. But she didn't do it herself. She did it with these other fucking people. So your fucking comment doesn't make any fucking sense, writers and directors. Shitty action, shitty CGI, shitty story, boring as hell, forgettable music, except the opening credits. And instead of being like a more low-down, dirty shame, instead of being, or if you don't be big budget, be more like Mission Impossible. Hell, even this film, which I saw recently, again, for review request. I hate to say Bourne Identity, because I'm not a fan of the Bourne Identity films, but that's better than this. I'd rather watch those films than this. I hate to say it. Because I'm not a fan of those movies. Don't care for the way the action's edited. Matt Damon is fine. My reviews of those three, I don't care for the way the action's edited. The fight scenes don't do much for me because I much prefer the John Wick style of action. And the stories, all three of them to me kind of almost have the same fucking story again and again and again. Just a second film, this girl you like dies, but they all feel like they have the same fucking story. But I'm going off tangent. But I still rather watch that than this. Because Matt Damon is a better actor than Scarlett Johansson, at the very least. And that, their scope, they kind of knew what their scope was compared to this. Where it's like, oh, CGI, and we gotta have because Captain America and all these guys had this big... No, Black Widow is a normal person, no superpowers, but it's still gotta be this $200 million blockbuster. Well, guess what? It fucking bombed, and it didn't make its fucking money. And you know what? It didn't deserve to make its fucking money. I still rather watch this than Captain Marvel. Because fuck Captain Marvel. But I think this film sucks. I would give this... Yeah, probably like 1.5 out of 5 stars. Like, I really disliked it that much. It'd be in my top 10 worst of the year. Because I never want to see this fucking film again. I mean, I didn't like Jungle Cruise or Fast and Furious 9. I would rather watch those movies than this. Because even they didn't feel as long as this movie. So, if you like the film, that's cool. I think this film can suck my dick. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.